Well, hello everyone. How's it going tonight?
Hi
What's up,
there.
Mrs. TV?
Oh, you know me. I'm trying to log in.
Yeah, a little technical difficulty. Wanted to take a minute to get started so we didn't have to do it while the chat was going on. What's going on, everyone? Happy Memorial Day.
Yay.
Yes, a day of celebration of our remembrance of our fallen heroes. Just,
What happened there?
and it started up. Got the commercial. Anyway, yeah, gotta just thank those people who have given us the freedom that we have. I so respect people that love this country enough to do what they do. All right. I don't know if we have any veterans on the stream, but if we do, thank you very much for your service. It is greatly appreciated on this Memorial Day. Alright, let's see if I can catch up with the chat here. Hello, Winning Edge Photography. Hello, Silver Stealer. Silver Heist, what's going on? Don't ask. Hello, Chad Coin. How are you tonight?
Look at everybody out there. I
Michael
still
M.
didn't get online.
What is going on? Cash Cats. How you doing, Cash? Alright. We'll see if that one's muted too. Thankfully it was.
I did. I needed it.
Alright, who else can we say hi to? Coin Dude 66. What's going on, Coin Dude? How you doing tonight? Alright, let me skip back up to the top, make sure I didn't miss anybody up there. Silver Stealer, I think I said hi to. Mrs. TV, I guess, has decided to watch the ads.
Well, it says sign in to chat, so I already signed in.
Try it again. Did you sign in on that browser? Go to that one, did you? Click over here. Yeah, so go to YouTube from that browser. Just type YouTube up there.
Okay.
Hang on, folks. We're gonna get this done. Last week she wasn't logged on. I like when she's logged in. Because
Here.
she, try
Let me
that.
close this other one. So
Okay.
we're not doing something weird with duplicates.
Okay. Alright, so now it's supposed to sign in.
Sign in. It wants me to sign in.
Try refreshing that page. Just to see. And there you go.
Oh, okay. Just needed to refresh.
Alright.
But it shows me lots of ads.
Go ahead, and we are off and running, I think.
Probably not.
Alright. Getting back to the chat. Here we go.
Live
Alright,
chat.
just because it's Memorial Day doesn't mean there's not technical challenges on the Mrs. TV side. Alright.
What? I'm logged in now.
Oh, Coin Dude 66, U.S. Army Combat Engineer, Vietnam 73 to 74. Well, thank you for your service, Coin Dude 66. We really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who has fought for this great country of ours. Absolutely. Alright, so yeah, it's a holiday, busy weekend. Boy, did we ever have a busy weekend, even today.
We have the sunburns to prove it.
Got the sunburns to prove it. See as it shows up on camera.
Oh, man. Oh, he's sunburned.
Sunburned.
Right after the dermatologist told him not to get sunburned.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
But it was a busy weekend.
It was. It was a great weekend too.
It was
We had
awesome.
a great time with family. Had a grandson's graduation. All kinds of cool stuff going on. Had another graduation celebration. Had a birthday today. Just all kinds of fun stuff going on this weekend. It's busy, but it's fun. All right. Yeah, it's pretty irresponsible to get a sunburn. I just we got in that graduation service the other day. It was outside in a football field, which was really cool. But didn't expect it to be so sunny out there. I don't know why. Well, probably because we're in Michigan, and in Michigan we rarely ever see sun. But, but yeah, we sat out there and baked like lobsters for about 3 hours and didn't have any sunscreen. I'll tell you, I saw a lady down a couple rows in front of me spraying herself. I'm like, man, if she wanted to go around and get $10 a spray, she'd be a pretty rich woman today. Because the sun was out and baking us. All right. So, I got through the Memorial Day wishes and thanking people for their service. And I guess next on our list is always what precious metals are doing.
Oh, yeah.
And they have gone up. I'm sure you folks know. Gold, when I checked it before I came online a couple hours ago, $19.14 an ounce. Climbing up there. Is it going to hit $2,000 again? I'll tell you. It's been going up, up, up. All right. Don't ask says, they say silver has health benefits. Rub the burn with one of those 100-gram Geigers. All right. Oh, silver. They say silver has health benefits. That's right. That does. You're right. Maybe I should get out one of those silver bars and rub it on the skin. That's not a bad idea. Silver Steeler says, spent the day with the folks, burgers and dogs. All right, way to go. Hanging out with the family. Coin Dude says, I do it all again to preserve our freedom. I'll tell you what, that's where we're at politically and where this country's at. I'm sure people who have done and sacrificed this country be pretty frustrated. Or are pretty frustrated. Yeah, it's really that high. It's on also Silver Steeler. Silver is up to 28.17. So we got some prices climbing on us. Came off the weekend. I'm surprised on Memorial Day that there was the markets opened back up, but they did, and they opened back up and they started climbing up. A little sip of water. All right. Prices are up. What is going on? I need cheap PMs. I know, Sterling Cannabis. I know how you feel.
Oh.
Yeah, when in his shop, he says, I took pictures at a graduation 2 to 3 weeks ago. They all had to wear masks. It was different. Well, fortunately, almost nobody had masks on. A few people here or there, but most of the graduates and, everybody in the stands, it was outside. And the graduates all sat next to each other. They didn't put the chairs, 6 feet apart. They were all pretty close to each other. So really kind of back to normal, which is really, really great to see. Oh, Cash Cats traded some silver for gold at a coin show today, or on Saturday. Yeah, let me see. The gold to silver ratio today was 67.99, so let's call it 68. So it's held down in there to the 60s. So yeah, Cash, what do you think? Did you get a fair trade? Well, it must have been fair because you did it, but what'd you pick up? If you don't mind sharing. If you do mind sharing, we completely understand, but be interested in what kind of gold you picked up. I know you love your gold. Silver will pull the heat out of the burn. Conductive. Well, there you go. Silver heist. I might have to run and get my 100-gram bar. Usually it's sitting right next to me.
Hey, Jimmy, look, hurry.
Jimmy, what's happening?
Yep, we're doing great, thanks, other than a little bit of sunburn. And tired from yard work.
Yeah. Andy Mitragri says,
that done.
Both of our dads served. Well, that's awesome. That's really great. And then Coin Dude 66 says, my 2 older brothers also served. Wow. In the families.
My dad served. Military.
Your dad did serve in the military. That is correct. My uncle served in the military as well. So, don't have to go too far from the tree to down the tree to find family members that have served this great country of ours. All right, so someone in Chicago said if they had waited a week to have it would have been different. Yep, you're right. It all did change. In fact, they announced at the graduation commencement, that everything just changed 5 days earlier, where they could have it outside and do what they did because they weren't planning on doing it like that. So, yeah, it was really great to see everybody just having a good time. And You know,
Excited, happy.
excited the kids being able to not have to wear a mask in that sun, and you know, it was kind of cool, kind of good. Spit it out, Cash. We want to know. All right. I picked up a Ducat, I think is how you say it, an American Gold Eagle, 1/20th, and a 20 francs rooster. GSR worked for Fair Trade. Now, I think there's supposed to be a comma between the American Gold Eagle and 1/20th, right? Because I don't believe there is a 1/20th Gold Eagle. All right, 1/10. Oh, American Gold Eagle 1/10. He meant to put. All right, yeah.
Okay.
So he picked up 3 coins then, huh? You know, I've always nice, yeah.
Yes.
I always wanted to pick up one of those roosters just because I think they're cool. I'm a little hesitant to pick up foreign gold, but you can get it for a good price. But I just think that the roosters are kind of cool. We'll probably pick one up someday. Premiums are usually lower on the foreign stuff right now, so. Don't Ask says he hasn't seen the Ducats for a month. Seems like I was able to see him at the coin show I went to last week. It's pretty much no mask in Indiana now. Yep, that's right. It's finally changing. The certain states have to kind of go with it because, frankly, people aren't listening anyway. In our state, our blue state, with the thumbs been on us for so long, people are like, they're just done with it. They're just done with it. You know, tired of being ruled to a point of hurting people's prosperity and not allowing them to live their life. So, Cash Cat says it's a slab rooster, MF65. I don't know if I've ever seen a slab rooster before. Wow, cool. Freedom Stacker. Chad Coin wants to know if there's any sales today. I do have one I can show. That's not too bad. That's available. I didn't pick up anything myself today. Maybe somebody else did. I didn't see a whole lot of great Memorial Day sales out there, unfortunately. But Don't Ask says my Ducat video is the second most popular video other than my Bronco video. Alright, cool. Sterling Cannabis says a shot on the last day in the USA was in Vietnam. It was a drive-by shooting in Detroit. It kept me from becoming a professional skater and made me not draftable. Huh.
Oh.
Wow. That sounds like a movie or something.
Yeah, it does.
But, fortunately, it's not. All right. Hey, Dub Season, good evening to you as well. So Chad was asking about sales. Like I said, I'm on pretty much all the bullion dealers list, and the only thing that I caught my eye today was SD Bullion. If you remember a while back, shared with you that Silver Steeler had shown me this deal with them, and this is higher now, but it's still better than most. So let's take a look at this. Over at the desktop, SD Bullion has a random 1/10 ounce gold coin for $223. That's not a great deal, but it's not a bad deal. We'll take a look at fine bullion prices and see what they have to say. But I think Silver Steeler, remind me, I think we paid $203 for them just 3 or 4 weeks ago when you got some Britannias, when we got our Britannias. So it's definitely up, but so is the price of gold. Look at the time I did this screenshot, 1911. So I don't remember what gold was back when we bought them, but it wasn't over 1900. I'm almost certain of that. So that's not a bad deal if you're looking for a 10th ouncer. And most of the time, or at least a while ago, they were sending out the Britannias, which are pretty cool. So it's not a bad deal. So if we look over at finebullionprices.com, I've been meaning to do a video on this for a long time. So I think I'm the one that actually introduced this one to people years ago, but I use it all the time. Signed up for their newsletter. Let's take a look here. So there's a lot of different ways you can use this site. You can gold, silver, platinum, silver at spot deals, which there really isn't any anymore. There used to be a ton of them. eBay bucks. But one of the things you can do here is you can come down and you can search by bullion by weight. So if we go to a 10th ounce gold, it'll show us that Prospector's gold you can get for $2.15, but after that, the cheapest one you can get is $2.35, and the Canadian Gold Maple Leaf is $2.41. So if we go back to the SD Bullion, that was $2.23. So that's quite a bit of savings over what you can get it elsewhere. So yeah, fine bullion prices is a great place to go to see where you can find the cheapest bullion out there. All right.
Hey TB, Sterling Cannabis wants to know if you picked up the deal on the IG Gold Club this week.
No, I did not. Did you, SC? I'm curious. You know, it was tempting. I don't know. I tend to shy away from kind of off-weight type stuff and weight. You know, there's no markings on it as far as how much it weighed. Didn't even say its purity on it, so doesn't make it invalid or not worthy. Of course, it's still a great piece of gold. But I don't really like to have gold in my stack that I have to try to explain to somebody what it is.
Right.
Or keep it in a flip that's marked what the purity is or what the percentage of weight is. Decent deal. Like I said, it was tempting. But I decided not to do it. And again, really just for those reasons. Not I didn't have any problem with the deal. But, could have picked up 10th ounce Philharmonic for like $2.25 or something, and then that would have been, that had the information on it. So, I haven't bought from the Gold Club in a few weeks. I just he hasn't really presented anything that I want to pick up, but there's definitely good deals on there for sure. All right. Silver Heist, the IG Gold Club is something you should check out. It's on Instagram. Obviously, IG stands for Instagram. If you send a email or a DM, whatever they call it on Instagram, to Charlie Mack, he will get you signed up. And every Friday morning, they have a special deal that's almost always, every time they've offered it to me, it's been cheaper than you can find anyplace else online. And it's usually a smaller, I don't know if I've only been part of it for about 6 or 7 weeks, but I don't know if they've ever done a 1/4 ounce. Maybe they did, but it's usually a 10th ounce or a 20th of an ounce or a gram. I mean, I'm not really into the grams much, but you don't have to buy. It doesn't cost you anything. It's with Tommy, stacking.nyc. He's the one that hosts it. If you're familiar with Instagram, you're probably familiar with Tommy. In fact, he's got a auction going on right now. He does it Monday and Wednesday nights. And yeah, check it out. It's pretty cool. Oh, Dub Season picked up 10th ounce HE from an antique mall sale on Friday for $205. Whoa. Anyway, for those of you, we talked about on that page showed that the Prospector's gold was $215. This is one they're talking about. Just picked up one of these recently. This is at Colorado Prospector Golden Gems. This is a 2021. This is pure 24 karat 999 plus. So you can usually get these for a really good price too. Buy them directly from their site, or there's a guy on Facebook that sells these all the time for cheaper than what's on the Prospector site. But yeah, these are that nice pure gold. Now these are the ones that the Sigma machine has a little bit of a problem with, but David Emsley there from Prospector has been in business a long time. No reason to believe he'd be, generating fake gold. And Sigma, as we know, isn't a perfect machine. It's a good machine, but not a perfect machine. And David from Prospector says he backs up everything he sells. If you ever have a problem, just send it in and he'll either replace it or give you your money back. So he totally backs everything. But this is a great way to get some pure gold. And it's an awesome looking round too. All right.
It is. They do a nice job.
They do a nice job. That's right. All right. So, yeah, that is a great price for that AG. No doubt about it. All right. Can we talk louder? It probably would help if I didn't lean up so much I could read, because Mrs. Stevie hasn't let me buy a 40-inch monitor yet. But
There's not enough room in this little room for a 40-inch monitor, hardly.
it's all good. What's happening? Yep, it is a cool looking round. Like I said, you can usually get them for a pretty good price. So if I'm going to pay, I don't know, sometimes I just make that decision whether I want to pay $240, $250 for something, or pick up one of these for $204, $205, whatever it is. So, yeah, it's good once in a while to throw a nice little round in there. I mean, I'd clearly rather have an American Gold Eagle or a Canadian Maple Leaf with the government issued type stuff. But man, those things, if you can even get them nowadays, just the premiums are high, high, high. All right. So yeah, Silver Heist and everybody else on here, I'd recommend the Instagram Gold Club. No pressure to buy.
Yeah, buy when you want to.
Buy
right?
when you want to, and he's got a lot. I don't know. I think he's got at least a few hundred people now. So Tommy is able to get these things in some pretty bulk quantities because he's got a lot of people that will buy, and that's how we can pass the savings on to us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, man, going out and buying 200 tenth ounces or something, or 100 of them, and then passing it on to us. That's great. Silver Heist. I don't doubt the prospector is not the purity mint says, but have you tested anything else that comes up weird on the Sigma? Actually, yes, Silver Heist. Weren't you the one who sent me the gold-plated $50 when I was asking for fake stuff that I could test on my Sigma machine? Didn't you send me the 2014 gold-plated $50 when I was asking for fake coins? I'm pretty sure you did. That thing tested at 999 pure gold on the Sigma machine. I mean, either you were a very kind man and wanted to take care of me and Mrs. TV and sent us a solid 999 gold coin, or the Sigma machine misread it. And I did write Sigma about it. I told them about it. They're like, well, we don't know. We're not really sure why it would test like that. And, I considered sending it into them to see what they would say. But, yeah, that thing tested pure gold when I put it on my machine. So, yeah, I mean, most stuff tests out fine, but there is some quirkiness once in a while with it. So, and, the Pro's a little bit better, like the one International Stacker has, because it goes a little bit deeper, and it also can use the weight and the size as part of its determination. But the one I have is just for the quick reference checks, and it's a valid machine. I trust it. But I also trust, that, maybe some things throw it off a little bit. All right. Hello, who's your stacker? What's going on? So he says, okay, I forgot. Yes, that I was a plated JFK, so false positive. So I guess sometimes false negatives. Yeah, it was, I could not figure out why that thing tested gold. And I did have quite a conversation. They got back to me. Sigma got back to me and sent me a couple emails, and some of them pretty lengthy about how it works and why it might fail and things like that. But yeah, I mean, could easily pass that off as a real piece of gold and show somebody that it tested the Sigma if you wanted to. Of course, we don't want to do that, but Archaeology Mikey had scrambled eggs and sausage and toast for dinner. What? No macaroni and cheese? Man.
No chicken.
Alright. So, yeah.
Unless that was actually breakfast, because now he's waking up.
True.
Slept in.
True.
Day off.
So I wanted to ask everybody out here if anybody has heard from Fiat Destroyer. You know, he was a regular contributor, putting out videos, doing this 100 coin, 100 gold coin contest or thing that he was doing, and he even jumped online and would have his premieres after our stream. Haven't heard from him in quite a while. I went and looked. He hasn't put out a video in a while. I sent him an email several days ago. Said, "Hey FD, hey, hope you're doing okay." Never responded. So I don't know. I mean, I just I like to kind of follow the people that follow me and see how they're doing. And actually, I'd written to him about a year ago. The same thing. Him and his wife, I think, for their anniversary, had taken a road trip or whatever. But this is. I just wondered if he has any friends out here that have heard from him and just a little concerned. Just wondering what's going on with him. Hope he's doing okay. All right. But if anybody does hear from him, let me know.
Yeah.
It's Prospector's Gold and Gems, I think, Sterling Cannabis. If you just search for that, you'll find him. He's out of Colorado. He's got those things on the front page of the Gold, I believe. And Prospector. He's got. I'd like to collect his bars too. I've got. I was trying to collect 1 through 10 ounces on his bars. Didn't make it, but he's got some pretty cool, just silver bars. Nothing special about them. They're just silver bars, but they're local. They're Colorado, and I just think.
In Colorado.
I just think it's kind of cool. All right. So yeah, Prospectors Gold and Gems. That's their official name. And you can see it, I think, on the gold coin. I think it says the whole name right across the top of it there. Prospectors, Gold and Gems. Yep, ooh, there's a nice shot. Picking up the yellow light above us.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice little round. As long as we got it out again, we gotta flip it over and see that 24K back there, right? 24K, fine gold. 999 plus. All right, there we go. And a word in week
The shininess just got you memorized.
Mesmerized. All right. Lineage Photography says we were just saying the something TV. Last I heard, he was crazy with work, but that's been a while. Yeah, he was pumping out the videos pretty good there. Did he ever do his giveaway? He was having a giveaway that he was going to wait 2, 3, 4 weeks for everybody to reply. I don't know if he ever actually did the giveaway. The 1,000 sub giveaway he was having. I'm not sure if he ever finished that out either. Hoosier Stackers, it's always a great feeling knowing we do look out for each other and are genuinely concerned when someone's pattern changes in the community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is, but unfortunately we don't know where people live or how to get a hold of them. There's nothing we can do to go, knock on their door and just make sure, they don't need help or something. Yeah, so. Dev Season says they were selling some of Freddie Dodge's gold a while back. That's the guy from Gold Rush, right? Freddie Dodge. I think in the earlier seasons he was just helping out, but we haven't watched the later seasons. But I think he became one of the prime gold guys in the later seasons. Yeah, Silver Stacker says he hasn't done his call. That had never happened. Yeah, see that really concerns me. I'm pretty concerned about him. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I think that. There's really no reason for him not to finish that out, even if he's busy at work and stuff. So, could just be busy, could be going through some life stuff, but we need to be praying for him. Any of you praying folks out there, let's make sure we say a prayer for Fiat Destroyer and that everything's okay and that God's hands would be on him and his family, his wife. Alright, Hoosier Stacker says, Expert Stacker went AWOL and a lot of people were concerned. Same for Aloha, but we all knew he was relocating.
Okay.
Running Eagle, only thing I can think of is to contact Gary from his local LCS and see if he knows anything. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Alright. It's all good. Says, I think with high prices and high premiums, many have just stopped posting. But I hope he's okay. I don't know. Destroyer was still buying quite a bit even with the high premiums. Now they're higher, but he seemed to still be wanting to stack there. So, yep, life does happen. And, YouTube and the whole scope of things would not be the highest priority for, for if, life events are happening. It's not going to be the thing that you really get to if you have other things going on. But anyway, just thought I'd mention it out there and see if we can throw some prayers up for the young man. All right, well, let's do a GAW, and then I've got some topics that I think will probably take up the rest of the night. All right, so let's do let's give away one of these 1 grammers. And Mrs. TB, get ready with your go, and I gotta get ready with my wheel of names, and there we go. Let me put this on over here. Wheel of Silver Dreams. All right.
You tell me when to press enter on this. Go.
Go ahead and press it, and the key word is 1 gram. The key words. 1 gram. All right. For those of you who haven't been here before, if you're new, you just put it, you only have to enter it 1 time in the chat.
1 time only, please.
We will count how many entries we have, and we will go over to the Wheel of Silver Dreams. We'll spin it. Whatever number we land on, we'll count down from the go, and we will see if you won. Been getting these things in the mail lately. Everybody who has won them has given away quite a few of them now at this point. Should get yours in the mail fairly soon. In fact, I got to run out tomorrow for an errand. Probably be a good time to get those in the mail.
That would be.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Let me see. We have 21 people watching. Got about half of them have entered. All right, give them a couple more seconds.
Yeah, this way everybody has a chance to win.
Yeah, I thought about it. I had a pretty good question I was going to ask, and then I was like, with the questions, just doesn't seem like people get enough time to answer, so it's real close to asking a question. I decided not to. Not this time. All right. Silver Turtle, what's happening? We're in the middle of a GAW. Hurry up, type 1 gram. If you want a chance to win 1 gram of silver. They're small, but they're silver, my friends. And unfortunately, they cost quite a bit more than spot of 1 gram because they're fractional. But I thought they were pretty cool. Just take a break from the dimes for a bit and do a few of the silver grammars. All right. Silver Turtle got in there. All right.
Ooh, yeah.
Silver Turtle, for those that don't visit him, he does some coin stuff once in a while, but lately he's been remodeling an RV and taking us on that journey. Kind of cool to see what he's doing.
Oh, he accidentally typed it twice.
Silver Turtle, what are you doing to us? That's going to screw our math all up. Oh, man. Just kidding. All right, go ahead, Mrs. TB. Type stop. I think people have had enough
I think
time.
it was the last one anyway. We just don't count the last.
Yeah. Will Lamb. Hey, Will. How you doing? All right.
Will Lamb just slid one in. 1 gram.
Will. We'll let Will in.
We'll let Will in.
Will comes along.
Count Silver Turtle's duplicate.
Will comes along, joins us every now and then. All right, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18. I got 19 with Wills. Yep, all right, cool. Here we go. We're going to go over to the, not there. We're going to go over to here.
You can't see that on the screen there.
Go to here. I know. That's why I click first before. We're going to go down, put in 19. So we'll get rid of these two. All right, you can see here 1 and 19 down around the 6 o'clock. All right, we're going to shuffle it a couple times and spin. Gotta have the number 2.
2. Okay,
Hey.
TB, what?
Where's my fireworks?
I don't know.
But we do have a winner. It is number 2. So let's go back and take a look at who was the second one to put it in there. It's not often we get number 2, but that low. But we got Who's Your Stacker?
Who's your?
That's an easy one to find. Who's Your Stacker? Congratulations. All right.
Alright, do you need Who's Your Stacker to send a mailing address to you, TB?
I do.
Okay.
And our mailing address is, my email is right there. tb@talkingbullion.com. Sorry, I just had to do that. Now I messed up my wire. All right, let me make note of this. Who's your stackers? I don't forget. Oh man,
Pencil broke?
my pencil broke. Who's your stacker? Congratulations, HS. That is awesome. All right, tb@talkingbullion.com. That is correct. Yeah, I don't know why my audio didn't play, but oh well. Still a winner. Alright, so we'll do another giveaway here in a few minutes, but I wanted to talk about the U.S. Mint did. What? Oh man, you guys, come on. That U.S. Mint just breaking our hearts, just constantly disappointing us. Announcing that they're delaying and postponing the next releases of the Morgans and the Peace Dollar because of why? Yak, 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 blah, blah, blah. We have no idea what we're doing. We haven't for years, and we're not going to for years to come. I mean, just unbelievably ridiculous. Easy on the pencil, Talking Bullion. It's expensive now, I know. Lumber is expensive, isn't it? U.S. Mint is horrible. All right, let me show you an article of a couple things. Some things I'm a little surprised with, or I hadn't heard about, but yeah, let's go through this for a minute. All right, so pull up my desktop. So I've highlighted, and I don't want to read everything. Everybody knows, everybody saw the email, I posted it, dozens of people posted it. We don't need to go through what the U.S. Mint said. But here's an article I found about some people. They were being interviewed from the U.S. Mint, David Ryder and others, and you can see here they're asking about what's the possibility of proof versions, which collectors would love, and they're saying that it's not possible for now because of the lack of silver planchets. It's planchets, especially with the imminent rollout of the Type 2 reverse American Silver Eagle. So because of the lack of planchets, they will not be considering any proof versions. Okay, fine. So then Matt Holben of the Mint's marketing staff, this is something I had not heard before. I don't recall anybody talking about this now. They may be, and I just missed it, of course. But look at this quote right here. He also stressed the fact that this is our new Morgan program, and the goal is to continue it in subsequent years like the American Silver and Gold Eagles or the American Buffalo Gold coins. He also said he is excited about the multi-year program, which would include the Peace Dollars. What? I hadn't heard that they were going to do subsequent years on the Morgan and Peace Dollars. Where did that come from? I do not recall hearing that. And just like the classic Mint, listen, we'll read this next little paragraph. In some discussions and informal polling I conducted last year on this matter, the collectors who participated said they would be more interested in a one-year only program than in an ongoing one. But those views are not necessarily representative of collectors as a whole. So even though they poll the collectors, who say, do not do a multiple year program. We want just a one-time thing. They say, okay, thanks for your feedback, but we're doing it anyway. I mean, is this ridiculous or what? I mean, seriously, how are they going to do multiple year? What are they going to start reproducing? I don't know, 1878 Morgans, or what are they going to do for that? I'm not really sure. So let me get back to the comments, and then we'll go back and finish up that article. So Silver Steeler says, you feel like you're on a game show like Survivor, trapped on some isolated island trying to order from the mint. I sent a message in a bottle. Response time about 2 years. Hey, spectacular, what is happening? Appreciate you popping in. I was on your live stream earlier, watching your auction there for a bit while I was prepping for my live stream. All right, let me go back to some of these comments. Freedom Stacker says, I picked up a Morgan dollar and Peace dollar copy, 999 silver rounds, just as good or even better, and it's a whole troy ounce. I agree, Freedom Stacker. I was preaching that quite a bit over the past few weeks. All right. Sterling Cannabis says, I got an ad in the mail the other day that they're offering one of each of the new Morgan Peace dollars at like $97 each, plus a $250 box to keep them in. All right. Bet you bought a couple of those. All right. So, New Morgan and Peace equals, it's a trap. All right. Sterling Cannabis, I won in 1888, 89, 99, and a 1901. All right, he's got some specific years. All right. Everybody's saying hi to Mr. Spectacular. All right, I saw him. He was on Instagram a few days or a week ago as well. Popped in on that for a few minutes. All right, Spectacular, when he's on Instagram, he likes to wear those flashy sunglasses.
Hey, look who showed up. Fiat Destroyer.
Oh my gosh, Fiat Destroyer. Did you hear us talking about you or what? I was just asking the chat a couple minutes ago if anybody had seen Fiat Destroyer. You know, we needed to pray for you, buddy, because you've been gone for like a month. Where you been? Been worried about you. I sent you an email, too, you probably received. All right, Fiat. Yeah, good to see you, bud. All right. So we're just reading an article about that the U.S. Mint said that this Morgan Peace Dollar thing is going to be a multiple-year program. All right, U.S. Mint, how can we get these suckers to keep buying? Yeah, isn't that the truth? All right, Fiat, good to have you around. Good to see you, bud. We did spend quite a bit of time talking about you earlier. So Turtle says, Armando from the vault, I've been doing a bunch of different projects. I haven't bought much lately. Well, it's a good time to not buy because the prices are high. Sorry, we're trying to get a power cord dug out from behind everything else. Coming over, there we go. And let me see what I messed up. I messed up this. Alright. Oh dear, says Fiat Destroyer. Alright. So yeah, anybody have any thoughts over that multiple year program for that? I think it kind of, my humble opinion, kind of takes away a little bit of the value. They're just going to keep pumping them out and calling them new Morgans, new Peace dollars. I mean, I don't know. I just think these guys just are absolutely clueless. That is why your nose was itching, Fiat. You have to go back and play this back. And I had people saying they were going to pray for you, bud. All right. So let's see. Archaeology Mikey says, I'm going to be getting some of my coins and currency graded for the first time since NGC is like an hour away from my new apartment. Mm. Cool. You were going to move to Florida, weren't you? Archaeology Mikey, did you ever do that? Armando from the Vault says, when do you think silver is going to top 30? Well, it did. Was it earlier this year or late last year? I don't know. I think that it's heading in the right direction for sure. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. I don't know. It's funny how it can rise a buck or two and you just look like it's pounding forward, and then you wake up tomorrow and it's dropped $1 or $2. So I wish I had the crystal ball and I knew, but I still would prefer that it stays down a bit because I'm still a buyer. I'm not a seller. I'll tell you, I wish I was a seller because when I see what they're getting for constitutional silver, what they're selling some of this stuff for, I'm telling you, man, we could be making some serious profits for sure. But we're not in it for the profit game. We're in it for the stacking game, at least for now. So. Now that Fiat's here, where's Ripples? Yeah, good question. Ripples is almost always here, isn't he? All right.
It's a holiday.
Oh, Dove Season says, Armando, he thinks Thursday. It's going to be $30 on Thursday. 30 for Thursday. All right, let me see. All right. I got to Florida on Tuesday, says Archaeology Mikey. Cool.
Oh.
Fiat Destroyer says, yes, I need to get back into the community. My absence has been getting ridiculous. Hopefully I can get back on track with videos again, and I have a goal to finish up. Yeah, I had asked the chat crew if you had ever finished up your GAW, because I didn't think he had. They said no, he never even did his GAW. I was like, wow, that's kind of strange. You would have thought even if he was busy, you would have got that done. So, all right. Good to have you back, Fiat. We'll keep moving on here. Silver Steeler says, just when you think the mint can't lower the bar any lower, ta-da! Jimmy says there's a lot of resistance to $30 silver. I agree. Don't ask, this is the first time I heard of the new Morgan. What I heard was they were going to replace the golden dollar. No, I don't think so. Silver Heist says the U.S. Mint should worry about the 2021 Morgan and Peace before they start counting chickens with 22 and 23 silver dollars. I totally agree. They've totally messed this thing up, I'm telling you. Oh, Coin Dude says hit the like button, please. That would be nice. That'd be very nice. Thank you, Coin Dude. All right, see, Archaeology Mikey, you got some fellow Floridians down there as well. Got Speg and Cash, and who else just said welcome to Florida? Somebody else just said that as well. All right. Beach is like 10 minutes away. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
That's nice. All right. TB, the Prospector 10 ounce rounds are $2.15. Guess where I'm going? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're a Facebooker, Sterling Cannabis, but you can get them for $5 or $10 less on Facebook as well. Guy has them out there quite a bit, but I mean, $2.15 is a good price if you look at what the price of an Eagle or a Maple Leaf is right now. It's about $30 cheaper, so $20 or $30 anyway. All right. The mint would be better served with a new director, one that knows coins for starters, says Silver Stealer. Sterling Cannabis says, Talking Bullion, I heard today that Russia is going full gold-backed currency, just announced. Man, I'll tell you, they start doing that. I also heard, what was it called? Something 3. 2 is one was talking about how I think Europe can no longer have, banks can no longer hold ETFs for the gold. They have to hold physical gold. I think that's going to be the summer that becomes in effect. And then by the end of the year, the UK banks can no longer hold paper gold. They have to hold physical gold. What's it called? Something Beta 3 or something 3. That to me sounds like a pretty big deal, even though I haven't heard a lot about it. I mean, them having to hold physical instead of paper, it sounds like a pretty big deal. All right. Don't ask, says the government needs to turn over control of the mint and the post office to Silver Stealer. I like it. I'm in that campaign. Maybe I could be his VP or something. I don't know. Maybe. Freedom Stacker says the guy at the flea market had maples for $2.25. Well, that's a pretty respectable price for sure. I'd be carrying my my Sigma to the flea market with me to check it, but yeah, no, that's a really good price. All right, Archaeology Mikey went magnet fishing. Pulled out a long piece of metal. It's too heavy for my magnet, so I'm getting a second one since I know where it is. Let me see. Silver Turtle says, I took 3 years off YouTube when I was living in Central America. All right. Silver Steel says, well, the only thing I like about Putin is that he cares about Russia. I wish we had someone who had our nation first and foremost. Just saying. Yeah, no kidding. I can't believe how... All right, I'm not going to get into it. I'll... Never mind.
You'll get your rant going.
The stuff I read is just incredible what the decisions they're making and what their priorities are. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, Basel 3. That's it. Who's your stacker? Basel 3, I guess, is saying that Europe in the middle of this summer has to go to physical or else they can't have it, and UK by the end of the year. So there's Silverholic. How's it going, SH? Silverholic, did you see the email I sent you earlier today? Just wondering. Didn't hear back from you. Alright. So let me see. Silver Steeler ran the US Mint. I know who would be the new official photographer for the better. Yeah, how long before Silver Steeler was on a coin, too? Just saying. The new Silver Steeler dollar. Picture of a drone on the back side, his face on the front side. Hey, there's US Silver Stacker. What's going on? Alright. Archaeology Mikey likes the Michael Kiddo rants. I pop in on Michael once in a while, but not too often. Alright. Yeah, so I'll show you. I actually did some screen prints I was going to show others. So let me see, what time is it? It's getting on, but here is a deal. Silverholic, you had talked about the 250 gram bar, and right now JM Bullion has it for on sale. I had said in my email I didn't know if this was a good price or not, but yeah, they have it for right now. JM Bullion's running it on sale. So it's a 250 gram. We talked about how we could make, did anybody watch my fractional kilo bar video yesterday? If you did, put 10 100 grams together. Silverholic had commented that, wow, maybe I could take 250 grams and get 4 of them and make a kilo out of that, which would be absolutely awesome. So there's even, let me see, I thought it was right here. I even have a picture. Now this looks like a bar, but this is actually coin. Well, not a coin, but it's currency because it's worth 10 pounds. Can you see it up here? Above the Queen's crown, 10 pounds. So this is actually currency. It's not just a silver bar. It represents currency. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, I sent that to you, Silverholic, earlier today, hoping that I could help you find something for a good price, because that's what we like to do around here, right? We like to help each other find stuff for a good price and email each other if we see it. All right. Let me go back and look at the comments. Yeah, Who's Your Stacker says that's a cool collection. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. I'm working on another one as well. Hopefully I have that one put together soon. Alright. Alright, Silverholic says they are a pre-order for mid-June at the dealer. I placed the order. Alright, well there you go. Alright, Silver Steel, I watched it every 10:30 a.m. on Sundays. That's right. And yours, I think, comes out at 11 on Sundays, and I usually watch it right after it comes out as well there, Silver Steeler. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Not getting a whole lot of views nowadays. Not really sure why. Obviously, YouTube's algorithms changed or something, because I used to get a few hundred views a video, and now I'm lucky if I get a few dozen. So, not really sure what happened with that, but it's out of my control. Either people watch it or they don't. I just put it out there and see what happens. Silver Turtle says, those YPS bars are nice, TB. Yeah, till they took 957 out of there on me. Alright, Silver High says 10 by 100 gram. Just watched the video tonight. Great project. Thanks, Silver Heist. Yep. Got myself a kilo bar and fractional. I just thought it was kind of cool. Cash Cat says, I'd like to get one of those East India Company bars. Yeah, those are pretty cool. 250 grams, a little over 8 ounces. Pretty nice. Archaeology Mikey says, did you know that the grading companies grade silver 1 ounce bars that are in a series? Just saw one person last week. I heard that maybe some grading companies might be starting to grade bars. Alright. Did you know that rounds are literally classified as bars, says Sterling Cannabis? All kinds of great information coming forth. Jimmy Yilkari, East India Company, huh? Not a glorious track record, he says. Yeah, who's your stacker? I should have, I wrote David, who is Jaeger's Jaeger poured silver. I wrote him and asked him about why I didn't get 957. He said, if you want them in consecutive order, just request it. We'll send them. And I'm like, well, you did the other ones, but okay, good to know. And I should have responded right away with, well, do you still have 957? But I didn't, unfortunately. And I'm sure it's long gone by now. Yeah, it does kind of drive me crazy. Would have been nice if they were all in order. I should, get rich one day and order 10 of them all at once and just ask them all to be in order. All 10 numbers, right in order. Silver Steel says, my views are way down, still doing the State Park series. I love the outdoors. Yeah, that drone footage is absolutely awesome. Silverholic says, thanks, TB. I will contact J&B and see if it's worth ordering from across the border with delivery. Yeah, that's right. You're in Canada, aren't you? So, I did think about that when I sent it to you, but, figured I'd let you know anyway. Alright. Winter Photography says, we're in the same boat, TB. We need some fishing poles. Alright, let's see where we're at. 10 o'clock. I think it's time to do our... One more call. Yeah, Freedom Stacker says he's down to 12 to 32 views. Yeah, what's happening? I mean, certain channels out there are getting thousands of views an hour, and it seems like the little guys are just not being pushed by YouTube at all. I mean, how can the little fish become big fish if YouTube won't help us? So I just get a little tired of the game once in a while.
Yeah.
Try to find the magic keywords. Try to do different things. Spend a lot of time like the Geiger video, educational. Took a week to put it together, all the research and digging stuff out for the props and everything, and then it doesn't even get 100 views. It just discourages you from, taking the time to do all that stuff. Fiat Destroyer says, I actually bought some more nickels at a flea market today. The first time I bought precious metals in quite a few weeks. Alright, got himself some 35%ers. Alright. Alright, well, I'm just trying to make sure we're not missing anything. Silver Heist here. YPS 960 serial numbers upside down. Really? 960. Gotcha. Yeah, I noticed that after I got the video done that a lot of those bars were upside down. But, when you're you just don't catch that detail when you're busy, looking at things and trying to put things together while you're talking. So, yeah, it's like, man, why didn't I turn that bar right side up? It just kind of bugged me a lot. I'm like, why is that bar upside down? All right, gift that 1 gram to the next winner. So, who's your stacker? You want me to give your gram to the next person, I would be more than happy to do that. Sterling Cannabis says, I don't do videos to get big. I do videos to talk with friends. Well, that's kind of my attitude too. I love talking about precious metals. Love unboxing my stuff. If nothing else, to document it for myself. And if people don't appreciate it or don't like listening to me, it's their choice. But just throw it out there and see if I can generate some conversation. Archaeology Mikey says, I'm moderating a bunch of small channels and a couple of big channels. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this the last call, and it's going to be for 2 1-grammers because Hoosier Stacker's been kind enough to donate his. Alright, so let's do this thing.
Alright, I am ready to proceed.
Alright, so
just let me know.
Go ahead, type go, Mrs. TB, and the keywords is 2 grams.
2 grams.
2 grams. Come on.
Yeah, that's good.
2 grams. So let's get this thing done and let you guys go on your Memorial Day. There's some Tabasco whiskey in my future. No, just kidding. Or am I? Archaeology Mikey stays away from multiple channel gauze. Alright. I don't know. Somebody might have to time somebody out if they're not careful. Got some ads out there. Alright. Hey, Flying Dutchman got in. How you doing, Flying Dutchman? 23 people out there. Silver Hawk, the wheel picked number 2 last time. We picked number 2. In fact, let me go back. Well, Mrs. TB, keep an eye on the chat. I want to find out what was going on over here. Let me see. Sound after spin. Fireworks.
Yeah,
Isn't
your fireworks to sound off, don't you, TB?
Isn't there a way? Let's do this. Let's make that a little bit longer.
Okay.
Alright, and then I think we're okay for that.
Then after spin, do you have the fireworks chosen?
Yep. Oh, you know what? Maybe you know what I probably did. Let me go back over here.
Did you?
Yes,
I think we're ready to do the stop here, TB.
Okay, go ahead and put stop. I was on the wrong browser.
Oh.
So let me do after spin. Yeah, but I want to do this. I want it to take a little bit longer.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go to the Silver Dreams here. Let me go back to live stream. Cash Cats getting something out there. And we need to count. Everybody said step. Miss TB, okay. Strong Cannabis counts 19. Let me do it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Some people are a little fancy with their spelling there.
Yeah, I know. They're throwing me off, aren't they? Alright, so it's going to be 19. So let's go over to the wheel of Silver Dreams. Let's get rid of this ad here. We want to do 19, so we need to put in a few more here. 16, 17, 18, and 19. We can see here, coming around at 12 o'clock, a 1 and a 19. We're going to shuffle, 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 and spin. Here we go, folks. 19 entries. We're spinning a little longer. Yeah, I like that better. Because it tends to take a little longer to... Is it going to make it? It made it to 6. Number 6.
Just barely made it over the line.
Just barely.
Oh, man.
So we're going to go back. We're going to count down. 4, 5, 6. Let me double count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will Land. Will Land. You have won 2 grams of silver. 999. Because Hoosier Stacker was kind enough to donate his. So Will, right there. Email address tb@talkingbullion.com. If you would send me your mailing address, I will get these mailed out to you. And I don't believe, Will, that you ever won before. Maybe you have. Hard to keep track of everybody, but congratulations, Will. That's nice little. The back side of them have random stuff, but here is the 1 gram. We'll look at the back side of this one. Has the Liberty Bell on it. That's nice. Let's look at this one. Back side of this one has a couple Merry Christmas bells. Look at that. All right, didn't even know we had that one. So 2 grams there, Will. Awesome.
Christmas in the end of May.
Yeah, the last day of May. Is that hard to believe or what? Yeah, all right. I think Will is a first-time winner, aren't you, Will? That's awesome. If you are, we'll send you a couple. We'll send you a TB and Mrs. TB sticker to go along with it. Don't send them out if you've already won them before. But all right, yeah. Thank you, Hoosier Stacker, for that. Thank you, everybody. Hey. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you again for those who served or had family members that served. We know that's a complete sacrifice, and we appreciate it. All of us that can sit here and join a live stream on Monday night and have fun chatting with each other. The freedom we have is because those who choose to serve, and we appreciate that. And America is still the greatest country in the world. Yankee put out a pretty impressive video. It's only a couple minutes long earlier. That was really, really awesome. Made a comment on there that America is still the greatest country in the world, and willing to fight for to keep it how it is, not allow it to change how people are trying to change it. So I appreciate everyone who puts up the good fight. All right, everybody have a great week. Thank you so much for joining us, and always remember. Let's keep talking bullion. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Take care.
Always great to see you.
Bye-bye. Yep, Cash Cats, great scream. Enjoy hanging with the peeps. We sure do, too. And thanks again, everybody. Good night.